The 2026 NFL Draft may seem like a distant blip on the horizon, but for a franchise like the Denver Broncos, the future demands attention now. When a team is caught between echoes of past greatness and the urgent need to carve out a new identity, early vision becomes everything. As the Broncos strive to build a contender around Bo Nix, a young quarterback carrying both promise and pressure, the shadows of the next draft already begin to take form. And somewhere in that uncertainty lie three names, prospects who, if watched closely, may become pillars in Denver's long-awaited return to relevance. Anthony Hill Jr., the linebacker out of Texas, is more than just a player. He's a storm waiting to be unleashed. From the heart of Denton, he entered the college scene with the kind of hype most young stars crumble under. But Hill thrived. He didn't just survive the spotlight, he became it. After an explosive sophomore season, punctuated by a ferocious performance against Oklahoma, Hill's reputation was sealed, not just as a top-tier defender, but as a difference-maker. His 107 tackles, 16 tackles for loss, and 7.5 sacks weren't just stats, they were warnings. His movements blur the line between linebacker and safety, his instincts seemingly one step ahead of the play itself. He plays with the cold calculation of a general and the raw impact of a wrecking ball. Denver, long haunted by the void left after Von Miller's departure, has been missing that kind of ferocity. Someone who doesn't just play defense, but leads it. If Hill continues his evolution, refining his coverage skills and sharpening his technique, he could be the first defender to hear his name called in 2026. And the Broncos, they'd be wise to already have his name etched onto their draft boards. But not all battles are fought in the open. Some begin in the trenches, where games are quietly decided by those who dominate the line of scrimmage. Enter Peter Woods of Clemson, a towering figure on the interior defensive line, whose presence is anything but subtle. Woods has been a disruptor since high school, a relentless force whose blend of power and finesse is almost unnatural. At Clemson, he's become the engine of a defense that thrives on interior pressure and chaos. For a Denver front that's lacked that interior menace in recent years, Woods could be the keystone. His ability to collapse the pocket from within not only wrecks passing lanes, but frees the edge for other defenders to hunt. Woods isn't just a space eater, he's a space destroyer. Versatile enough to line up from 3-tech to the edge, his skill set gives defensive coordinators options, headaches for opposing offenses, and hope for teams craving disruption. If his ascent continues, Woods could find himself among the first 15 names called in 2026, and in orange and blue come Sundays. Then, there's the need for a spark on the other side of the ball. The kind of spark that stretches defenses and reignites an offense. Wide receiver Denzel Boston, the rising phenom from Washington, might be that answer. At 6'4", with graceful physicality and magnetic hands, Boston's breakout in 2024 was not just expected, it was overdue. His 64 receptions, 834 yards, and 9 touchdowns painted a picture of a player stepping into his own, no longer in the shadows of others, but casting his own. The Broncos have talent at receiver, but they've yet to find their true alpha, a target defense's fear and quarterback's trust. Boston, with his blend of size, crisp route running, and natural instincts, could be the missing piece. A true WR1 in the making, his ceiling is high, and the climb has only just begun. If Denver is watching, really watching, they'll see a future weapon who can change the tone of an entire offense. The road to the 2026 NFL Draft will be long, winding, and full of surprises. But for those who dare to look beyond the present, to peer into the uncertain and find clarity, the rewards are often franchise-altering. Anthony Hill Jr., Peter Woods, and Denzel Boston are not just names, they're signals of what could be if Denver chooses wisely. If this glimpse into the future sparked your curiosity, make sure to like the video. It tells us you want more. And subscribe so you never miss the stories shaping tomorrow's NFL stars before the rest of the world catches on. Share your thoughts below. Which of these prospects should the Broncos prioritize and why? Your insights don't just help the algorithm, they deepen the conversation. Let's shape this journey together.